Okay, this is going to be a pre-trip, and I'm going to start with the light check. So you walked around and you showed everybody, you showed the examiner all the lights that you want checked, and then he or she's going to stand in front of the truck, and now you're going to get inside. As soon as you get in, you put your key in, and you're going to turn quarter way, and you're going to turn your lights all the way on. After you turn your lights on, you're going to say clearance lights, tractor, trailer. You're going to say headlights, low beam. And then you're going to go high beam. You know, it's on. So you're going to say headlights, high beam. Each time that you say something, they're going to give you a thumbs up. Okay? Left turn signal. Right turn signal. And four-way flashers. Now they're going to walk this way. When they start walking this way towards the back, you're going to tell them to check your marker lights and your clearance lights on your trailer. Okay? They're going to stand behind the tractor, and when they stand behind the tractor, you're going to say tail lights, brake lights, left turn signal, right turn signal, four-way flashes. They're going to go to the back of the trailer, and you're going to say clearance lights and tail lights, brake lights, left turn signal, right turn signal, four-way flashers. Okay, after that, they're going to come inside and they're going to sit in the passenger seat. They're going to give you some instructions on doing your in-cab, and you're going to shut your lights off. You're going to shut your key off. And you're going to say, okay, now I'm ready to start my in-cab inspection. So the first thing you're going to do is my fire extinguisher is properly mounted and secure, and it's fully charged. My 3 red reflective triangles are present. Okay. My spare electrical fuses are present. My seatbelt is not cracked, it's not cut, not frayed. It's properly mounted and secure. It works properly. You're going to go like this, and it locks and it unlocks, and I would leave it locked. My seat is not cracked, it's not bent, not broken, not missing nuts or bolts, and it's properly mounted and secure, and it supports my weight. My gear shift, it's not cracked, not bent, not broken, not missing nuts or bolts, properly mounted and secure, and no obstructions. Okay, my mirrors are not cracked, not bent, not broken, not missing nuts or bolts. They're properly mounted, secure, they're clean, rubber seals in place, and they're adjusted for me. At this point, you're going to turn your engine on. So if it gets we're gonna have to, I think we gotta close the window for noise. It's gonna get hot. So you're gonna make sure your transmission is in neutral, put your clutch in, turn your key quarter way, wait for the computer to cycle. You're gonna hear some clicks. Once it stops clicking, turn your engine on. Release your clutch. Okay. My windshield is not cracked, it's not broken, it's properly mounted, secure, it's clean. The rubber seals in place, no illegal stickers, and no obstructions. Okay. My windshield wipers, turn them on like halfway. My windshield wipers are not cracked, not bent, not broken, not missing nuts and bolts. Properly mounted, secure, wiper blades in place, and working. Right here, you're gonna do the windshield washer right here to the right of the windshield wiper. Just you only have to point at it and say it's present and it's working. Okay. Okay. Then you're going to do my interior lights. So turn your lights all the way on again. My cluster lights is working. High beam, working. Left turn signal is working. Right turn signal, working. Four-way flashers, working. Okay, and then you're gonna shut your lights off, and you're gonna cargo lights working. We need to change the bulb on that, but you're gonna put your cargo light on, okay? And then shut it back off. Okay, my steering wheel should not move more than 2 inches or 10 degrees in a 20-inch steering wheel, and you're gonna go like that. My electrical horn is working. My air horn is working. Okay. Next, you're gonna go to my entire dash. My entire dash is not cracked, not bent, not broken, not missing nuts or bolts, and it's properly mounted and secured. Put it on defrost. My defroster is working. Put it on heater. My heater is working. You shut it off. Then you come to your gauge panel. And you say all my gauges, not cracked, not bent, not broken, not missing nuts or bolts, and properly mounted and secured. Then you're gonna start doing your gauges one by one. Start down here on the right. My air pressure gauges. Right now, they're showing 100 and 120. They're not exactly gonna show 120, but that they are at 120 right now. So my gauges are showing 120. Normal is 120 to 140. My fuel gauge right now is 3/4. My speedometer is present. My tachometer is working. My oil pressure gauge right now is 30 psi. Normal is 45 psi. My water temperature gauge right now is 130. Normal is 180. My volt gauge right now is 14 volts. That means my alternator is recharging my batteries. Okay? So now, when you're done with all that, you're ready to start your brake test. Okay, so my first test is going to be check for leaks. Okay, so in order to check for leaks, I have to put my clutch in, put my transmission in low gear. I shut my engine off, release my clutch, and I'm gonna release my brakes. My truck did not roll because it's in gear. You're gonna say that, okay? Okay. So now you're gonna say combination vehicles should not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute when I apply my brake. So you're gonna apply your brake. You're gonna point down here and say my air pressure right now is 100 psi. You're gonna have a watch and you're gonna time for 1 minute. So you're watching to see if the pressure drops. So 1 minute goes by, then you release the brake, and then you're gonna say your pressure again. You're gonna say my pressure right now is still 100 psi. I have no leaks. Did not lose any air. Okay, my next test is my warning lights. Okay, my ABS warning light should come on and off between 3 to 5 seconds when I turn my key on. So right here, you're gonna turn your key on to quarter way, and you're gonna point at ABS light on, ABS light off. It's working, okay? Okay, my next test is gonna come up here. It's gonna be my low air warning light. So my low air warning, you're gonna say my low air warning light should come on before 55 psi when I fan my brakes. And you're also going to tell them that there's also a low air warning buzzer, but it only works with the engine on. So then you're going to fan your brakes, and you're going to look for your light. It's almost on. There, it's on. This is your low air warning light right here. So my low air warning light came on at 65 psi, so it's working. Okay, my next test will be my emergency brakes. So my tractor protection valve and my trailer parking brake valve, they should both pop out between 20 to 45 psi when I fan my brakes. So you start fanning your brakes, and you don't want to touch these while the test is happening. If you come close to touching them, they'll fail you, so don't touch them. So you fan your brakes and you just look at them. Okay, my brake valves, they popped out at around 30 psi. Okay, so it's working. Okay, my next test is my parking brakes, but first, may I build up my air pressure to governor cutoff of 120 to 140 psi. Okay, so they say the examiner is going to say yes, you can. So then your brakes are already on, so you put your clutch out in, transmission in neutral, and you start your engine. Release the clutch and raise your RPMs to about 1,000. About the 10 is 1,000. Each one of these counts for 10 times 100, so it's 1,000. Okay. So 5 is 500. That's 1,000. So about 1,000 is good. And then that you're building up your air pressure. Getting closer. About 120 psi, you're gonna hear a relief valve sound. Okay, that was the noise. So you're gonna say, the noise you just heard is my governor cut off. That means my pressure is between 120 to 140 psi. Okay, so my next test is the parking brakes. Okay, so first I'm gonna check my tractor parking brake. Okay, tractor parking brake. Put my clutch in, transmission in gear. Release my trailer brake, slowly release my clutch, and when I feel a tug, that means my tractor brakes are working. There, tractor brakes are working. I'm gonna apply my trailer brake, release my tractor brake, and now I'm gonna do the same thing for my trailer brake. Release my clutch until I feel a tug. There. As soon as I feel it, I put the clutch back in. My trailer brakes are working, okay? Put my transmission in neutral. My brakes on. Release the clutch. And then my truck is secure. My next test is going to be my service brakes. My service brakes are the brake pedal down here. That's my service brakes. So I'm going to drive 5 miles per hour. And I'm going to apply my service brake. That's all you have to say. I'm gonna drive 5 miles per hour and apply my service brake. It's the service brake test, okay? So you're gonna put it in third gear. If you put it in first, it's not gonna go fast enough. So put it in third gear and slowly release your clutch. Get your speed up to 5 miles per hour. As soon as you get there, put the clutch in, put the brake on, come to a complete stop, and then secure the truck. Secure the truck means transmission in neutral, put the brakes on, and you release the clutch. Okay, at this time, what you want to do is you want to think, did I forget anything? Even if it was on the outside, did I forget anything? So you're going to think for a minute, and if you did forget something, you could still say it right now and you will still get points. But if you didn't forget anything, just shut your engine off and put your keys on your lap and just tell them I'm all finished with my in-cab inspection. And that's the in-cab, in-cab inspection for your pre-trip. Yeah.